They have this drone, no moving parts, no sound, and they just change the electrostatic charge and it flies. It looks like a bunch of pallets, and it just flies silently. Because what are we defying, Richard? The static charge of the Earth, or the made-up theory of gravity, right? And you have to remember Walter Lewin, the great physics professor, he says it's electric forces that hold our world together. Walter Lewin, right? Big MIT, one of the greatest professors of all time. So the electrostatic charge, here's something else they tell you, and I don't believe them, but this is what science says. The electrostatic charge is 10 to the 36 power stronger than gravity. So let's pretend gravity's real. We have to pretend. And we have the electrostatic charge. And I drop something. How can anyone claim the made-up theory of gravity, which is, where electrostatics is 10 to the 36 power stronger? How could you give gravity the credit when the electrostatic charge is 10 to the 36? 10 to the 15th power is 1 trillion times stronger.
Miriam series. What? Patented December 14th, 1909. Here's how big that sucker is. What? What is going on here? Scott, may you have many pleasurable moments with this book. Love to you always, Barbara. Aw. What? 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 Oh, you handsome man. Based on the International Dictionary of 1890 and 1900, now completely revised in all departments. But y'all know where I'm going with this, right? So we be looking for page 820, and I'm going to make a series out of this, guys. You can drop in the comments, like, what words you want me to look up. And, I cried a little bit reading this. I'll try to hold it together this time. But check this out. Firmament. To make firm. Firm. The vault or arch of the sky, the heavens. The word came into English as a translation of the Latin firmamentum of the Vulgate, meaning literally a support, prop, strengthening, corresponding to the Greek of the Septuagint, meaning something solid, foundation, both being used to render the Hebrew word which denotes an expanse and was in Scripture applied to the great arch or expanse over our heads in which the clouds and stars appear. What? And it keeps going, by the way. You can pause and read that.
Come here, I need to show you something. The number one reason why a lot of people are waking up to the truth of flat Earth is the Nikon Coolpix P1000. This camera is the most powerful zoom in the world. Here's how I know. Here is how I know that we are gaining traction, because they are discontinuing this product as of February 29th. Multiple articles. Several Japanese stores list the Nikon Coolpix P1000 as and will be discontinued production. Why is that important? Here's why it's important. The number one proof, besides people who believe in the Bible, for flat Earth is the fact that you can see way too far. The reason why this camera is being discontinued is because they do not want normal people going out there like me, who can go out there and zoom in on miles and miles and miles and see absolutely zero curvature. They are losing their narrative. They are in trouble and they are losing their grip. This is the reason why they're wanting to ban TikTok and everything else, because all the truth that's starting to be exposed right now.
So let me show you what I mean, because this is going to be mind-blowing. Have you ever seen this map? This map was discovered in a Buddhist temple, and it was published in the Hawaiian Gazette in 1910. And it shows 30, 40 other continents outside of Antarctica. Okay, so we went on a ship tracking, the site that'll show you where all the cargo ships in the world are. And we see all the ships here, and then we said, oh my God, look at this. Look at these ships. Ship. We noticed some ships 400 or 500 miles inside of Antarctica. Think about that. How did they get there? How did they get in here? 400 or 500 miles inside the shoreline of Antarctica. And when you click on any of these ships, it gives you all the information: who the captain is, where it's going, the cargo, what date, where, everything. We click on these ships. and there's very little information, almost none. One ship we found out is 580 meters long, 80 meters wide. That's a gigantic ship, Richard. That's a massive ship. And all it said was it was registered in the island of Kiribati.